Hello, everyone! I'm back on my bullshit, once again. I'm back on that ancient Roman bullshit. I wanted to finish this last weekend, but my internet fucking died. So that stream came to an abrupt halt. I decided I would hold until, I don't know, the next weekend. I was doing other stuff. So we're doing that. I'm doing it. I'm gonna finish it. I have good news. You know, remember last stream, if you were here, I was complaining about how my body is a funny jokester who only gives me 4 hours of sleep sometime? Well, I have good news. Today, I had more than 4 hours of sleep. I have bad news. I had 14 hours of sleep instead, which is also bad for different reasons. Narcolepsy is great. Are you gonna get 4 hours or 14? Who knows? What are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? Fucking rolled out of bed like several hours past my alarm, which I apparently managed to sleep clean through, and I'm just like, what the fuck? That makes you feel very bad for different reasons, but nevertheless, I'm here. I'm here now, okay? I'm here now. Play the game, streamer. I've sleep maxed. My sleep is maxed out. I'd prefer to oversleep than undersleep, I suppose. I feel better than I did on the days where I only get 4 hours of sleep. Anyway, stream. Hello. Last time, this is exactly where I haven't touched the game literally at all from the moment my internet died during the last stream. We are still in Elfland, trying to get an event to happen with Farah. Does Farah have it? I might not be able to get it from her because I took too long to come back here and double check stuff. She's nice and healthy. Oh no, never mind, there it is. I knitted this for you earlier. Please try it on. I got a knit scarf. I really want to make a sweater, but I'm too small for that. Nah, see, if this were Tokyo Memo 3, you'd be able to wear that scarf on a date, and the girl will tell you to fuck off if you did. Even if she knits it for you. Is that? It is... Can anyone else wear it? No, it's Kai exclusive. The defensive power increases significantly as a result of this. Oh, Serena can't even wear long johns. She's too short for long johns. Can she wield the flute? So I'm taking stuff off of Kyle because I've largely settled on the final party of Burke, Serena, and Baroa because they just do the most damage. Like, this game has a very simple combat balance where, by and large, hit stuff with physical attacks, you know? And they're the three best ones at it. They are by far the three most efficient characters for just hitting stuff. Just raise your level and hit stuff. Like, that's how RPGs work. Famously. You ever played Last Rebellion? You'd know all about it if you did. Yeah, magic in this game is severely underpowered, unfortunately. Most of the attacking magic is both expensive and not very good, which unfortunately sidelines the shit out of Michelia. Especially because the plot treats this character really badly. Michelia gets really mistreated by the plot, and it kind of seems like the game designers also didn't like her because she's pretty bad in combat. She mostly gets used during my playthrough as a heal battery. Spells are also really expensive. Like, they get, like, good attacking magic gets to be like 100 MP, so you get 3 casts of it top before you're high and dry. Why do that when you can just hit stuff physically and do, like, 12 million damage? It's way easier. Anyway, so, the last that's a fight, Spawn. It's been a whole week since I heard that brilliant fight music. It's kind of sad that I've sidelined the actual protagonist of the story, Kai, in favor of like a couple of his friends, but Apparently that actually happens to a lot of people playing this. In the week that has passed, I've had time to look around impressions of other people who finished it before I did. Yeah, no, you can take Kai out of the party. He's not mandatory. And unfortunately, apparently, Kai getting sidelined by the end of the game is pretty common. Because Kai is a generalist, and by and large, the physically dominant characters are much stronger. Also, Kai's, you know, like, super weapon is fucking optional. It's missable, even, whereas everyone else, you get theirs with a slight detour. So the physical strength of the other party members soars above Kai. And you miss Kai's, it's like, well, shit, why am I using this idiot? So I've done the common thing. I've taken it out. I've taken him out. He's gone. All right, last time we unlocked a bunch of new locations. There's Makua Port. There's Ruins of Basis. There's the North Cave and the South Cave. There's a different port, I think, as well as Keb Village, Kuba Port, Dan Port. These are all new. Vina Port. These are all new areas, I think. We haven't been to any of these. I remember where Arya told me to go. No, wait, we have been here. This isn't new. I remember which area Arya told me to go, but since we now have more time on account of this being a brand new stream, I'm going to poke all of the extracurriculars. Although I'm willing to bet I probably can't do anything here for the time being. I don't know. Ooh. This looks more metallic than anything else. I'm gonna take a look anyway, though. Let's have a butcher's. Have a gander. What's the worst that can happen? Hey Valcat, hey Failure of a Name, hi Deep Caustic. Hello everyone. Oh dear, Charm. I learned, by the way, from looking up that Charm, if it works, which I assume it will, because I don't think this game has any concept of missing. 6. I've learned that the way Charm works, it didn't. Charm has a random chance of causing a turn to skip, which clearly it didn't occur. And even if a character is afflicted by a status ailment that will definitely skip their turn, like sleep, you can still select their move. The only way you'll realize that they got hit by a status effect is if the turn just doesn't happen. Very cool. Thank you, Ancient Roman. Oh, I also learned that when magic spells hit the party, it uses the wrong character stats to determine damage. Like, when characters get hit by magic, it for whatever reason, it doesn't actually use their stats to determine who, like, how much damage they take. It's going to use the wrong character. There's some kind of bug in the way it does party lineups. It asks the stat, but it references the wrong character stat. Game buggy. Like how it gets hit and asks for Farah's defense. Yeah. In the 1v1 fights, this causes characters who aren't even physically present to have their stats referenced. Oh, also crits, crits. Crits apparently, barely do shit in this game. Apparently it barely matters. Level up! Wow! Oh, I also learned, since I've learned everything, I've become an expert. I've become a scholar of ancient, and by that I mean I read like a systems explanation document that was linked on speedrun.com out of curiosity. So we have MG and IQ, right? Which determine magic defense and magic attack, respectively. Which makes sense, you know, one of them's like magic, I forget what it is, magic guard, I think, some shit like that. And IQ, magic damage. That's sort of intuitive, except pranked, actually, they're broken. They're backwards. MG does the damage, IQ does the defending. Cool. Like, the manual will tell you the wrong thing. It's backwards from what the manual says. When I say manual, I mean the official game manual, not what the walkthrough that the English patch comes with. I don't know what I don't know what it said about those stats, actually. Even the level up jingle sounds cheap. It's definitely a stock sound. I can't do the voice at all. It's funny. You had it faithful to the manual, aka wrong. Pranked. Pranked. Maintaining the prank. Maintaining the prank. Powerful. Yeah, no, sorry, the weird stuttering that the game is doing where it's freezing and stuff, that's not your internet, that's not the stream, the game's just like that. You're not buffering, the stream is not, it's nothing, the game is just like that. Don't worry about it. Play Online hasn't become, you gotta look at Play Online. What the fuck? What? The aesthetic has become sci-fi. Who worked on this game? A company called Nihon Systems. Doing the advanced civilization before nuke part. Oh yeah, no, the intro does show a civilization getting wiped out by like a big explosion and then 1,000 years later or something. But what the relationship the game has to ancient times is unclear. Like, yeah, this game actually is explicitly set in, like, the future after the apocalypse kind of deal. That's not a twist, that's what the game opens with. It's just very easy to forget because it never comes up again. But you're forgiven for not keeping that in your brain. I remembered it because I remember that sort of thing in the place in your brain where I imagine normal people store brands of cars. Well, something can be done in here. That's nice. Is the fairy back from being stabbed? No, she never does return, unfortunately. Good going, Berg. They couldn't show a transition, they just had to fade the entire room out. They probably loaded in a completely new room. Screams internally. Our protagonist is supportive of casually sexually harassing the party member. What? Okay. Did we do something? I opened the locks on the north and south cave. Oh my god. I don't know what the caves are for. I've come here because it was a new location. We were given, like, I forget the exact details of what was going on in the plot. But we got the god power, which the story awkwardly shifted to. And then they're like, oh, we need to do something. I forget what that something was. And then it gave me like 6 different places to go with no particular indication of which one is the ideal. So I'm fully immersing in the experience by just doing shit at random. This seems like a good a place as any to see. Should have Falcon Punch, but oh, Serena. Serena is not the elf. Is she the elf? Which one's the elf again? No, you're the elf. It's hard to keep track of this. Look. It's been a week. I forgot everything. In a way, aren't we all the elf? The game very often loses track of its own plot itself. Imagine how hard this is for me, okay? Just raise your level and hit them with physical attack. You level up pretty fast in this game as well, for what it's worth. It's so easy for an RPG to be bad by way of being too grindy or having, like, really bad battle tempo. We don't say that in English. Whatever. So I'm actually kind of surprised that Ancient Roman... You level up pretty quickly. Like, it's not a very grindy game. If you engage in, like, I mentioned this in previous years, but if you engage with, like, any amount of extracurricular grinding at all to afford equipment, especially if you seek to equip the entire party with, like, good stuff, you'll be ruthlessly over-leveled for, like, a very large majority of the game. Mainly because physical damage calculates in incredibly vast increments. This music is back. Oh no, never mind, the other music's back. That battle loaded in surprisingly quickly. Yeah, and reserve members get full experience, so you're unlikely to get blindsided when that, like, 1v1 fight pops out of the hedges. Or any of the 1v1 fights, so that's, like, nice, I guess. You gotta ask, did Aria play the game to translate it? I assume so, yeah. I figure you kind of have to. Dude, I just realized I'm getting a shitload of money. I just realized these enemies drop a lot of money. Compared to how much money I've been getting the entire game, suddenly my stonks are way up. The economy is actually booming right now. It takes a really long time for these to resolve, though. But honestly, I've played a lot of games like that. It is, these battles are very single track, though. But I'm one of those people who does actually like... I like Famicom JRPGs where you just kind of hit stuff. I'm one of those people who actually really likes the first Mother game. Although I'd wager probably my least favorite thing about it is the thing where party members join at level 1 always. I healed the wrong character. About the game stops all animations to load the next round and even to calculate damage rolls. It's loading the sound effects. The reason for the constant stuttering is that every single sound effect is loaded as if it were 10 seconds long. And it turns out the PS1 doesn't really like it if you try to load 10 seconds of audio into RAM immediately. Like, the stutter is because voice line, and then it's going to stutter when it loads the sound effect. Sound effect, and it plays. No stutter. Sound effect, stutter. Every time. Individually. Something about the way they've chosen to load audio in this game is incredibly fucked up. And it seems to be the reason that cutscenes and the menu don't have sound effects. Because they couldn't figure out how to resolve this issue, so they just made all of them silent. It's specifically the way it handles audio that produces this effect. I'm willing to bet an enterprising ROM hacker could probably actually figure out how to unfuck that. It sounds like a solvable problem. I'm not saying it would be easy. They reset the match in Mortal Kombat Top 600 because the game wasn't updated to current patch? How does that even happen? Did they update like mid-Evo? What? How? Must be very early in the PS1's life. I'm gonna blow your minds. This is not early in the PS1's life. This game released after Final Fantasy VII. Like, it came out after. This did not hit the platform early. Like, it was a year late to the party that FF7 started. This is actually a comparatively pretty late PS1 release. Not super late, I think, 98. Like 99 would have been late PS1 because the PS2 came out in 2000s, in Japan anyway. And back then, console generations were measured in like 3 or 4 years and not a decade. But, yeah, the implications of this game's release date are not stunningly kind to it. Do you even imagine if games are still coming for 2024, still for PS4? Yeah, I know, right? Like, they still make games for the PlayStation 4. You hear a voice echoing from somewhere unseen. We shall grant you magical power. Oh, I learned sword dance. What is sword dance? Is that a spell? That's the most powerful spell in the game? Holy shit. Can't wait to never use it. Oh, random other thing I learned is that items in this game do incomprehensibly stupid things. So, like, they tell you that the Heka Fruit and the Maca Fruit restore HP and MP, that's fine. Persimmons are an MP restoring item, but the egg you can buy from the hot spring is actually a permanent stat increase. Eggs are powerful, remember that. Given that there's, like, no description of what items in the game, like, are, you kind of just have to try stuff and see what happens. Which is discouraging when items cost so much. Is it a well, you can save anywhere, I guess, so you can divine these things via experimentation. I have acquired a lot of money all of a sudden. I have 70,000 gum. buy the weapons. I don't need to anymore. Everyone's got their ultimate weapons now. Anything worth buying? I could buy stat increasing items to increase everyone's speed. I could buy better defensive equipment, I guess, if I can find it. There's probably still some worth... Holy shit, the encounter rate. I speak of a Berg fast asleep. I'm not even using the speed axe at the moment. You did miss a session. You missed us getting the godly power, which also came with, like, the entire cast's ultimate weapons except Kai, because his is missable. If there was some serious issue with loading audio in the framework and the only way they knew how to fix it was the 10-second buffer? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened there. Like that rumor about DK64 only avoiding memory leaks when the expansion pack was plugged in? Wasn't that, like, partially true? Or, rather, it doesn't avoid the memory leak, it just makes the amount of time it takes the leak to crash the game way higher. I haven't forgotten I can hold a button to disable random encounters. I'm choosing not to for an authentic experience. To my own detriment. Hey, Slim. Yeah, the DK64 thing is partially true. Like, it doesn't stop the memory leak, but it just takes it... It makes it take way longer. Because people... I remember this, like, this rumor being semi-confirmed when it was re-released on the Wii U or something. Because people weren't turning the game off when they stopped playing, they were suspending the software. And then coming back to it later. Because you can do that on the Wii and stuff. And then people were starting to crash the game, because then it was being left on for, like, 18 hours straight, as far as the game knew. And that was why they included the expansion pack with DK64. Not to fix the bug, but to make it unlikely that anyone would run into it, naturally. Because without the expansion pack, the game can boot, but it will crash in, like, a few hours. Now, like, you ship a game that crashes every 3 hours of play, you're gonna get a lot of calls to the customer support hotline. To the South Cave. Hopefully there's something cool in here as well. Actually, I haven't even tried to cast Sword Dance. Customer support, what's that? You know, do we have customer support lines these days for video games? Can I call the company who made Ancient Roman and complain at you? Complain at you, specifically you, complain at them? I can't do words. There is, you can see the hard divide in the assets. I love this guy. I want all of his voice lines. I want them as sound effect redeems. I want Barrow's voice lines as sound effects, even if no one but the handful of people in my chat room who understand Japanese is gonna know what they are. His delivery amuses me greatly. You can hook me up, no problem. I would appreciate that. I really would. I love this fucking goober. This looks like something out of Eastern Mind. What is the scale here? Saints' Toils. Am I gonna make a video about this game? Maybe. It's not the current thing I'm working on, I'll tell you that much. Bert can't use whatever the spell is because it's probably too expensive to cast. Neither can you. None of these characters can do it.
Punch have good day less than 3.
Oh, Saints' Toils is an option. Zero Ishtar, thank you for the 65 months. Sword Dances remains unavailable, but Saints' Toils can be selected. Okay, well that did something. And we will never know what. It missed? What do you mean it missed? Spells can miss? Oh, oh. I didn't even get a full step. Hey Max, this is a lot different than the ancient Rome in the history books. It very much is. This game in fact has nothing to do with Rome or the Romans. Which is good. What did the Romans ever do for us anyway? What's the character meta? The character meta is what I've got. Sorry, let me just vomit mid-sentence. It's the characters who are good at physically attacking. Burke, Baroa, and Serena. They're clearly the best set of 3 in the game. Magic is not very strong. So, hit stuff with object until they die is easily the... It's the most straightforward, and it's the most straightforward and effective way of playing the game. Just get the characters who are good at hitting stuff, and everything dies. Wow, Burke is level 37. That's one of the funny things, actually. Characters in this game do actually level at different rates. They have different experience curves. And Burke is a relatively fast-developing character, which he does not fucking need, because he's recklessly strong already. The balance of this game very much favors Burke. How much grind till 99? You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. You're not going to see that. That's not happening. Oh no, we've been here before. I'm getting confused because of all the ports. Cuba port. Cuba. We have not been here. Does this game need animations? It could maybe do with a few. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Oh, the mood became foreboding all of a sudden. Why is it green? That's actually just not finished. Like, I know a lot of this game is not finished, but, like, that's actually just not done. Like, they forgot to finish the... they forgot to finish the transparency on that one. That's pretty crazy. I gotta say, I think that's the first time I've seen an RPG where one of the rooms is just, like, visibly not finished. That's a new one. I gotta confess, I don't think I've seen that before. Breaking... that's... even by the standards of Soge, man, holy shit. This game was sold for money, and in fact commands a pretty high premium on the used market these days. The causality rod? Also, what did... hang on. Roll it again. That treasure chest definitely went sideways for a moment when I closed it. No, I've put Michaelia in the party. I don't want that. The causality rod. It's the reason things happen. That's crazy. Who can use it? No one? Doesn't seem like anyone can use it. Is it not a weapon? No, okay. I think that it might be a plot item in that case. It's the reason things happen, after all. It didn't crash, I promise. Bear with me. Did we ever use the death rod? I equipped it, I think, but I don't... Eurogamer Theory, could this game's name be a poor attempt at wordplay given romance being used in place of fantasy? Yes. I've explained this like 6,000 times, but yes, the word roman in Japanese is used in the sense of, like, the romance epics, like a grand adventure. It's why Romancing Saga is called that. This isn't like a niche theory, it's, like, totally obvious. It's just a quirk of Japanese. It's a word that means a different thing in Japanese than it does in English. This is like the 60th time I've answered this question. The game crashed. Duckstation.avi. She crashed. Yeah, that's a Duckstation thing. This is the second time ever? No, it's like the 5th. Duckstation, for whatever reason, crashes a lot with this game. I have not infrequent crashing issues with Duckstation across a whole bunch of games. It's just not very stable. This is the part where a bunch of people are like, it's totally fine for me, it's never crashed. So you don't play what I play, clearly. Dark Elf, Kana. The good elf is Mina, so the dark elf is Kana. The last thing you ever see will be me sending you to the afterlife. Wow, the nerve of this kid. Let's kick his you-know-what. You'll pay for picking a fight with Lord Berg. What? Sorry, a dark elf has appeared out of nowhere. And Mina wants to do it alone, huh? Okay, cool. You found out a few days ago after watching me play this that in a lot of European languages, French, German, and Swedish, roman means novel, story, or book, so it's English that's the standout. That makes sense. Burke is a lord? No, he's just an asshole. He just keeps calling himself that. Quick, cast Volvo. For physical damage reduction. What if let's try Saint's Toils again. This time it'll work. Volvo is damage reduction, and it's very big damage reduction. Apparently it's 90% damage reduction. Alright, that was a good spell. Alright, that was great. Fantastic. Alright, no, that was good. Let's try it again, shall we? Let's have another go. Let's go gambling! It'll work this time. You can tell because I got a different camera angle. Alright, yeah, there you go, there you go. It's a genius move! It'd have been faster if I just hit them. It'd have been faster if I just hit them with a sword. Oh wow, it can go above 5 digits? The money count can go above 5 digits? I didn't know. Why did the sword, like a fucking paper aeroplane?
Kana!
What? Are we really doing an emotion? What? This character just showed up. Explain. Hmm? I'm not stupid, am I? Like, I haven't overlooked something. This character was just introduced, like exactly then. I know the sorts of... But, what...
I disagree.
I've never seen this game before, and after that cutscene, I may never forget it. Thank you for this, I think.
Oscar Shroud, thank you for the 12 months. Wait, is she... Is she leaving the party along with Burke? Like, I hope that's just temporary. Oh no, we're teleporting to Marmo Island, apparently. What the fuck? This is... What? This is featureless. Okay, the causality rod, the reason things happen. Oh my god, it's the reason things happen. Yeah, Punchy, it's a plane. You're a plane. Get a hobby. Why is the shadow a square? Oh, we've revealed a town. Like, very colourful. Imagine actually painting your roof pink. My hobby is stealing your hobbies. It fucking is and all. Bro is so plain, the rain in Spain falls mainly on him, but he fucking steals all my hobbies. Piece of shit. There's only monsters here. This place has fallen as Barrows maided. Barrows reminds me, when is the Clock Tower re-release happening? Do we have a date yet? Ah, no violence. The monsters don't want violence. What a twist! Talk to the monsters! Someone get... I've forgotten his name. Who's the name of the guy who did the 6-hour Toki Memo video? Is it Tim Rogers? Get Tim Rogers on the line. Why doesn't anyone ever make a game where you can talk to the monsters? Oh, yeah, have they, like, remembered the people becoming monsters plotline? Oh no, here we go. Kyle asked the question. Oh, the answer to that question is, maybe. Cool, thanks. You know, here, golden opportunity there. You served yourself, you gave yourself a pass, and you didn't pick it up. You fumbled it, you dropped the ball, offside, penalty, double dribble, you're out, you lose, go home. Oh. An island. You need to search inside 2 neighboring towers, and there are devices in those towers that will open the gate. Unoport, Eoport. Okay, so that's our goal, I suppose. Remias, you feel I've heard that name before. We have, but it's only come up, like, twice. Oh, I have control. Sorry, I thought it was like... Wonder if we'll go to space? I feel like... That feels like we could just randomly end up in space at some point. It feels like that kind of RPG. Yeah, no, Mina and Burke actually left the party. That's fucking super annoying. Get out of the way! What are you doing?! It's okay, I have faith that they'll return. So, I thought the idea was that if you turned into a monster, you sort of, like, lost, you know, your sense of self and became violent, because that's what makes sense. Because if it was just people turning into, like, weird-looking, fucked-up creatures, but they'd still retained their general sense of humanity, there wouldn't be, like, a huge problem. I think some people would actually be really into that. Like, it'd be alarming, but I don't know if it would be, like, a pressing, world-destroying issue. Quiet, you. I have loose socks, a blue musk, giant armor that can be worn by no one. So Burke is definitely coming back at some point. This guy's name is King of Pervs. I'll get the school swimsuit. That increases attack? You know what, I agree. It is an obvious purchase. I love this guy. I want that voice line. I want it as an effect. I could get him his unique armor, actually. Do they change the models? No. Is the Hermit Guard better? The Hermit Guard increases skill, which means I think that means I do more damage on a crit. They made subtitles are a translation thing? Yeah, they don't appear in the original game. No. No. Why would you want that? You're not getting it at any rate. I want the Neptune armor and the giant armor. That's what I want. I thought the game just crashed, but no, it just didn't acknowledge my input. Jesus, how much of an increase was that? That is 80 defense increase. Cool. More than okay with that. You can get Farah out. Farah leaves the party permanently. I feel like I was not listened to when I'd said this the first time. Are there enough things to sell to be able to, for me to be able to make enough money to get the big armor? Bamboo broom is worth a shit ton of money. But it's a unique weapon. Like, you can't sell the unique weapon in the RPG. You don't just sell unique weapons in the RPG, right? Like, it's the only one. It's the only one in the game. You can't just sell it. Okay, that ring mail's not getting used by anyone, I think. Don't get rid of the sleep axe, just in case. It might come back. Might be useful at some point. Do any of these sell for a certain amount? Any of these any good? Hecka soup? No, these are all weak. All crap. Deeply tempting, but no. I'll kill stuff if I think the game order remove the items on the missing part. It didn't get their weapons, at least. Two sleep axes? No, just one. I'm keeping it. Oh. Hi? Oh, she's okay now. Alright. Yeah, see, they're back. It was just a random temporary blip, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it unequipped them. I rather hope not. No, they still have all their crap. You could do with a hermit guard. That sleep axe equipped? Nah. I unequipped it in favor of... Can we not go back? Is that a temporary location, or is it the game just being annoying? It's just being annoying, okay. Wait, so where's the... This isn't the same location. This is the room of unfinished. Are the enemy spawns still here? There are. Quick, go fast! Only Mina is in the party for some reason. How could this have happened? Why is this the case? Fucking... I didn't even know the game would let you do that. Anyway, I want to get the money for the giant armor. Give me a moment. I'm grinding. I'm engaging in grinding in the game where I said you don't really need to grind. But I like it when the number goes up, okay? Have you ever played an RPG before? Just grinding 300 MP to see Sword Dance. You know what? I would like to see Sword Dance. Why not? I took the time to get it. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Don't love that. It's prep for the super boss. Imagine if this game had a super boss. Holy shit. Imagine a world. I'm rotating it in my mind right now. It's delicious. Hey, Pedarius. Am I? Good luck. Thanks for the good luck. I'm doing alright. I dramatically overslept today, but that is significantly better than undersleeping, I suppose. What if the super boss was Farah? That would be so funny. That would be the kind of, like, genuine comedy that I would actually appreciate. I've kind of given up, by the way, questioning shit like how you can just buy a school swimsuit and that's an accessory you're allowed to purchase in this game. Like, whatever, man. Who cares? That, like... Like, I'm past questioning these, like, obvious discrepancies in the setting at this point. I don't give a fuck. I need more money. I think, maybe. Only detail. Yeah, the drama CD is actually translated. Aria also translated the drama CD in case you really need the extra context. I haven't listened to the drama CD, mind you. I'm not like a drama CD kind of person. How was that distributed? Like, the drama CD market is something that kind of eludes me as a Westerner. Like, I know it exists, but like, do they just sell them at like CD stores? Like, what do they do? See, it makes more sense to me nowadays when you can just, like, put a drama CD on the internet for streaming or something. That makes a lot of sense, to do a drama CD nowadays. But drama CDs have existed, like, well before the advent of, like, most streaming technologies, and I think they're still pretty reticent to go that route. Like, Soul Torobo has got a bunch of drama CDs that I've listened to. I've listened to those. But, like, I have no idea where those drama CDs come from. This is a question not often answered, I feel. It's like, I know that the drama CDs for that game exist, but I don't know where you would have gotten it from. Like, did they sell it separately? Did it come with the collector's edition or something? I don't think it did. I think the collector's edition came with a soundtrack CD. Beats me, man. I don't know. Ah, Hanba Village is now a map spot. Usually sold separately? Sure, but where? You know? Just extra per- Yeah, but like, where would you sell them? They wouldn't be at the game store, right? Do you understand? Shh! Ooh, I have excess money. I could get bloomers. He can't even use Hermit Guard. I'm bad. I bought pointless equipment. No, I'm cringe. Wait, is it stronger? Is it stronger? It's a little stronger. I'm no longer cringe, even though I'm not really going to use that character. So, like, again, I've never been to a Japanese CD store, so maybe I could answer my question if I went to, like, a Japanese CD store. And, like, do they just sell them at this... Do they sell them there? Stop! I'm talking! Don't interrupt me. Right, there's no... It occurs to me that there are no equipment for male no accessories for male party members at the store, King of Pervs. The penny has finally dropped on that. I thought the name was kind of random, but now I get it. I see why. I understand. Yes, I am very slow. Thank you for noticing.
You use selective words! What are you planning?
Do I want to buy another one of these, though? Yeah, go on. It's not for you. Just wear multiple school swimsuits, who cares? I don't see the problem with this, do you? Did I ever get to use 3 long johns? I could just buy 3 long johns. No, that's the Eska tree. The tree of fucking eat a fruit that makes you invincible to drowning so that a flood doesn't kill you. That is still perhaps the most ridiculous plot point. Which is very impressive. Yeah, no one needs 3 long johns. That's too long. Those johns are too long. Europort, Eoport. I thought it was Unoport. Oh, that's a... what? Oh, okay. I found a door. That didn't really look like a location transfer. The cave is glowing! Love a good cave in an RPG myself. Caves are a great place to be.
I disagree.
Dante Unlimited, thank you for the 6 months of Prime Gaming. Guys, did you know if you have Prime Gaming, you can subscribe to me? I'm not even like... You get 1 free subscription to a Twitch stream, which goes, no, it's like if you have Prime Gaming, you can subscribe to me. I'm changing how I'm pitching this. Is it working? Yeah, if you subscribe to me on Twitch, I give you permission to use adblock on YouTube. You have my permission. You need my permission, otherwise you can't do it. But then if you do that, and you do it with adblock on YouTube when you watch my video, you're stealing my money. And that is no bueno. I will not allow that.
No.
Fuck you. My content is being taken for granted. Is there an auto battle button? I wish, but no.
You're the coolest.
That is as loud as I can make that sound effect, by the way, and it's still pretty quiet. It's better though. Remember when I said I wanted to increase the oh dear, oh no, increase the sound of that one because it was quiet? I did actually do it. You guys know that content takes time and effort to produce, during which time I need to survive. Consider that. The experience gain is once again increasing. The alto recorder. Is it a plot item or is it a thing? It's a trinket. Oh, you know what? An alto recorder is probably stronger than a flute, if I had to guess. No, actually, fuck you. It makes your ST lower. Although, honestly, she is already... She doesn't really need that. She's way fast already. Speed is key, I think. What's ST again? Strength, but the meaning is... I believe it infects... the mechanical explanation I looked up... ST, I believe, affects crit damage. Like, when you get a crit, ST is the multiplier. And SK is the likelihood of a crit. There are two stats dedicated solely to the efficacy of critical hits. Which is kind of your special technique. Strength, I just said. Why do I have to say everything twice? What does weirdness do? Magic damage! That's a dragon? That's a dragon quest. 1 damage, though. Why is it called Ancient Rome? I'm gonna fucking ban you. God damn. Do not taunt me. Yo, I got a Thunder Axe. Is it any better than Burke's current axe? No! Oh, yeah, I love to decrease my attack by fucking half. What were you thinking coming here? Well, it's the only place to do. I don't move for boring things. Connor's back. Wasn't he dead? Yeah. We had a whole cutscene about that. I see, his empty shell, necromancer kind of character. I understand perfectly. Why is it called Ancient Roman when you of in called the Roman of out ancient the Roman? Okay. Let's defeat a boss, okay? I can do that. Maybe I can't, there's 2 of them. There's 2 enemies, that's scary. Quick, use all Volvo. Volvo will save me. Ooh. Haha. You used a physical attack. That's stupid. You're stupid. Only I can do physical attacks. Oh no. Does Volvo last through the entire fight? I have no idea. Most fights haven't lasted long enough for me to figure that out. That's gotta be dead, right? Oh, what? I thought he had more health than that. Yay! Hit things has worked too well. The efficacy of hitting stuff with sharp objects has yet to be challenged in any way. I released the device. What device? Oh, okay, the device at the top of the tower. Oh, yeah, I understand. Yeah. I'm following along, I swear. I'm quite over level at this point. I can imagine. Just for fun, I'm going to put Mina in the party so we can see what sword dance does. Do all the villains get a tower? Some of them do. Sword dance gaming! The most powerful spell in the game. Okay, that was very cool. And that's what one physical attack... Alright. That was underwhelming. Maidimas. One Mina cast spell does the ultimate magic does 500 damage. Hit someone with a physical attack does 1,000. Okay. What's with the wall of text? Can anyone else see that? I got a box around it. Wow, level up. Well, that's the most powerful magic in the game. It's, yeah. Pixiv Dictionary has several dedicated entries for this game. It's a hit! It's a classic game! Of course it would! It's a classic game. Have you never heard of Ancient Roman? I'm joking? Of course I'm not joking. It's a classic game. Everyone's played Ancient Roman. But no, it did become a meme in Japan at a certain point. For much the same reason as old shit games that no one played at the time do. Someone made a video about it. It takes a different form in Japan. Because I have seen what like Japanese video essay gaming YouTube is like. It's similar but different in ways that are very difficult to describe. They love plot explainers, like, abundantly. Thing is, I know Westerners also do, but they don't say that. And except for when they do, right? But, like, we don't tend to title the videos, you know, such and such story, like, we explain the whole story. Some people do that. But we call it, like, a retrospective, because we have slightly more shame about it. Japanese video essay YouTube, they just cut right to the fucking chase. It's like, this is summarizing the plot of this series. That is what we are doing here today. Fuck you. You want Reader's Digest? You got Reader's Digest. Whereas, you know, I got a comment on my Shadow Hearts video the other day, and it wasn't an ill-intentioned comment, but it's gonna break my brain for the same reason. And the commenter was, like, lamenting the fact I didn't step-by-step summarize the entire plot of New World, because they're like, oh, I don't want a recommendation. But the thing that they said in their comment was, we want to fully explore the game with you. I don't want, rather than being told to invest time in playing it myself. And it's like, you know, I had always suspected that was part of the appeal of this format for some people, but I think that's really embarrassing to say it out loud. Like, at least pretend, you know? I had always suspected that part of the appeal of the video essay format for a lot of people is getting to, you know, get the full picture of a game through the lens of some dickhead like me. You know, it's something like, that's why I had like a whole byline dedicated to that in my Mark of the Mermaid video. I was like, dude, like, these are like Let's Plays, right? They're like compressed Let's Plays. I do understand that that's part of the appeal to a lot of people. I wrote the Mark of the Mermaid video on the assumption that no one was going to go out and play the game because it's not translated, you know? I can't exactly be like, oh, you should go play the game for yourself. It's like, it's not in English, so most of you can't. But I think you're supposed to, like, at least pretend that you might go out and play some of the games that I cover, you know? I'm considering this perspective in a vacuum, mind you. Because it being left on my New World video in specific is kind of irritating because I spend like the entire first 2 minutes of that video explaining that I am not summarizing the plot, and this isn't a comprehensive overview of the game because I didn't want to make that video. That's not why I made it. But in general, it's a strange perspective on I think Baroa's dead. No, he pulls through, just barely. I'm not saying there's anything inherently wrong, by the way, with, like, watching a video essay kind of thing about a game you definitely don't have any interest in playing and just want to hear someone else talk about it for a bit. Like, I do that. I understand the appeal of the video. I understand the appeal of that kind of video. I'm not, like, that stupid. But again, you're supposed to, like, pretend a little that you might, I think. I think you're supposed to demonstrate slightly more shame about it. Rather than, like, telling me that such and such video I made about a game is incomplete. Because I didn't summarize the entire plot. So, what if I don't want to? What if I don't want to summarize the entire plot? Eh? Death. bizarre complaint to receive. It was a well-intentioned post. For what it's worth, the person who made that comment has, like, buried their way into my brain, despite them coming across as, like, completely non-hostile about it. They were nice. But, like, the specific of what they're asking me for is, like, something that's been rattling around my skull ever since I received that comment, because it's like, fuck, I didn't expect anyone to just, like, say that, you know? Like, I know a bunch of people are watching these videos because, like, oh, you know, I don't want to play this, I want someone to tell me what the hell is going on with this game. I don't want to, like, be recommended a PS2 game to play. But, like, I didn't expect someone to just say that, you know? I suspect that that's part of the appeal. But you're not supposed to say that. It's also given me pause for thought about the thing I'm currently working on, because I don't really summarize the plot of the games in that video either, because they don't really have one. They are not linear. It's very difficult to summarize the plot of the thing. Alright, go over some of the key events. That's kind of the best I can do. Is it just me, or did the enemies get stronger, by the way, on the way out? Because, yeah, I'll be honest with you, summarizing the plot is probably the part of the video essay type videos I like the least, because it feels like I'm doing a book report. You know? Like, just summarizing the events of the game. But you kind of have to for some of them. Like, for Mark of the Mermaid and for Seven Mansions, in order to, you know, context is necessary. There's nothing. See, I thought this would be the path forward, but no, it turns out it's to the right. In conclusion, my ass. What about Danport? I don't think I went to Danport ever. Yeah, have we been to Danport? I know this isn't where the game told me to go, but, like, what is the relevance of this location otherwise? Let's have a look. Does it soundbite you one? You can start looking for it now. I wanted Baroa's voice lines, but apparently Snowy Aria already has them, so don't worry about it. Oh, what? Oh, this is the gate to the castle. That's the relevance of Danport. That's probably the final area. I've ended up in that awkward position. This is what I wanted to avoid. Unfortunately, my internet dying caused other problems. Which is that I probably have started the stream with, like, 2 hours of the game left, tops. Did we ever go to Keb Village? We did. We've been here. Currently, I'm trying to remember if there was a place with an inn. I want to get my MP back, but I can't remember where a location is with an inn. You guys have an inn. No, the inn is closed. No, it's open. I just wanted my MP back for healing. Because everything is starting to, like, actually do damage. You know, it occurs to me, thinking about it too hard, most of the, like, the crappy RPGs I play have a combat balance that really, like, snaps under the slightest scrutiny. Which makes a lot of sense. RPGs are a lot of moving parts. If you don't get the balance right, it's very easy for one thing to just destroy all of the others. but I haven't played, like, a particularly bad RPG where the game is also, like, really difficult all the way through. Like, there's Hoshio Miruhito, but that game, like, stops being difficult past a certain point. Like, it starts off unreasonably difficult, but if you can get past the initial hump, it's pretty straightforward. Oh, good thing I didn't buy it. The audience expectations. Yeah, I get the audience, I guess, just expects you to summarize the plot of a video game if you're doing, like, a video essay about it. Even though, again, the video in question where I got this comment, I very explicitly went out of my way to, like, to dissuade that assumption out of the gate, and I guess they just didn't listen. But I'm considering this in a vacuum rather than in because, like, in context, it's an annoying-ass comment to leave on that video. In a vacuum, it's interesting, but for reasons I find a bit depressing, you know? This one individual has, like, it doesn't really warrant the degree of scrutiny I'm giving it. If they're watching right now, I'm sorry. You don't really deserve this, but you have sent my mind, you have sent me into the mind palace, where I'm pondering the implications deeply. I'm not going to change how I make videos, though, sorry. I wonder if that's good. The music feels a little cursed. A little? This is a little cursed? No! Ooh, cast a spell! Who do you think can equip the god armor? Kelly, despite everyone. Lord Burke. Lord Burke had the giant armor. God, the amount of money you get in the late game ramps up, like, a lot. Like, they remember they put a whole bunch of items in the game. There is a serious dearth of currency for, like, the entire, like, beginning to middle part of the game. It presents you with so many items and, like, upgrades that you'll never reasonably have access to. You'd have to, like, go out of your way to grind if you were gonna do it, and that you'd run away with the difficulty curve super fast. Anyway. Not Kyle. Not Michelia. Not Burke. Not Baroa. Serena. Oh, it's Serena and Mina. Both of them. She has hero armor equipped right now. God armor is slightly stronger defensively, but massively lowers her quick points. Although she is already fast as shit, so that's not really a relevant issue. Wait, no, am I stupid? You could also have the god armor. Okay, she can wear the god armor, but she can't wear the hero armor. You have the god armor then, I don't know. Distribution evenly, in case it, like, pops a random boss at me or something. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter, it's not important. She'd be faster if she didn't wear 2 swimsuits under her armor. You fool! The swimsuits boost her speed! She is faster because she is wearing 2 swimsuits. Should we fail, only death awaits us. Romias and Gary. Gary! Quick, all over. the creature? The creature is named Gary. Ramias is like the dude. Gary is the weird creature. he's got a pet named Gary. Isn't that nice? Good for him. Goodbye, Ramias. Oh no, Gary! 2 damage. Oh, I gotta defeat Gary? But he didn't do anything. What did Gary do? That felt really mean-spirited. Oh, I have control now? I didn't have control to walk all the way to the exit. Gary is the final boss. Somehow... No. No, he's not. Quick, where's the super boss? I need to drag out the stream more. Because if I do hit the ending and I've only streamed for like 2 hours, I guess we're just gonna have a shorter stream than usual. I have nothing else on the docket. The chest looks unopened and it bothers me greatly. Yeah, I know, right? The chests don't stay open. Is Evo still going on? It is, and it's like, well, if I finish this fast, I could turn the stream off and go watch Evo. Which is a bad thought. It's like, Punchy, focus. Focus. Your audience. They want more, but I want to watch Third Strike Top 6! Do you know what I also want to do? Replay Resident Evil 2 again. For the 12th time, Punchy? Yes. maybe I'll finally learn that run after I'm done replaying it for the 16th time. We've been here before. I've seen this level before. That's the same level as before. That's the same level. They didn't make a different level. It's tinted slightly darker, but it's the same level. Yep, that's the same level. This is the same level. This is the same level. This is the same level. That's the same one. This is they tinted it darker, but it's the same one. Is this meant to be like a bookend kind of thing, or did they just reuse the assets? Vote now on your phones. You know, is it supposed to... wait, it's the same castle? It's the old Heinrogue castle? What a twist! But like, I don't think it's... bookend, clearly. This game is peak. I don't think it's peak. I think it might be the opposite of peak. It's a valley. Evilq thought I was done with this. I thought I would be done with this too. However, my internet fucking died in the middle of the last stream I did, so... No matter the era, fools never felt... Wait, the era? They're from the ancient world. They're the ancient Romans! You must be Gizafel. You can tell, because he's the only, like... You can tell, because he's got, like, the Kefka thing going on, I guess. I wonder, does he? I believe he may have something against them. Oh, is that what we're doing now? We represent the will of man? I mean, a lot of RPGs are like that, but I don't know if you're supposed to just say it. God, do these guys represent the will of man? Fucking hell. Oh, we're so screwed. That's really bad. Was this game made before or after Final Fantasy VII? After. 1 year. That's, even if you defeat me, the world shall not change. The future refuses to change. It's true. Who sits on the throne of all, me or you? Can you refute these words of mine, I wonder? They're not going to fucking try. This party doesn't have a brain cell to rub together between them. What man call you call this peace, the warring world? He's like, no, fuck these guys. Shut up! I won't listen to this! Humans are great, actually! Fucking this, ugh. Those who aren't of man know well man's transgressions. Mankind. They knew they could not change themselves, so they blamed the beasts! It's true. We do that. You have a way of forgetting these dark moments of history? Don't give us this garbage lecturing us like you know who we are. Burke, I think you need to sit this one out. What do you even know about us? It's like you don't know me. You haven't seen the real me. Kyle is different. What is he? Why? I thought we were having a philosophy. He's
You
leagues.
use selective words. What are you planning?
Why has this become about Kyle? Is he better? He's not the one who hold himself up like a coward and just spit petty words for the people. No, instead he fucked around aimlessly for several days. Is Kyle different? I'm not... Kyle doesn't want to hurt anyone in this world. I have objections to that.
Must be on drugs.
He flooded a village on purpose. Kyle has hurt actually quite a lot of people. He tried to abandon Michelia at one point for seemingly no reason. I mean, like, that was more of an abstract kind of hurt, but, you know. He fought anyway, all to put a stop to... We didn't figure out that this is what we were doing until about the 2/3 mark. I don't think that was his... Alright, okay. The topic of this discussion has shifted.
Yeah, that makes sense.
From what I thought I thought we were having a philosophical debate about, like, the nature of man itself, but these replies are very off the mark, you know? See, Tali cannot be trusted to rule over it. Sorry, I thought the demon, he was trying to rule the world? Trust all of mankind, but I'd gladly give my life for my friends here. So we're just saying that, like, Kai is good because he's a better king? He'd make a better, like, I guess? Well, alright. Isn't Kai, like...
Must be on drugs.
a teenager? We're going for the Justin, you know, I mean, that's how a lot of RPGs are, you know. I'm not a monarchist, down with the monarchy and all that, but also you gotta love it when the fabled, righteous, ancient king pulls the legendary sword and leads his people. You love that shit. Everyone loves that shit. The contradiction in us all exists. However, that is not what's currently happening. We do our best here. We can change the world for the better. Thank you. Well done, Michelia. Sure. Good pep talk. You did your best. Very much just saying words. Geshta. Quick, utilize all Volvo. Who the fuck is Geshtar? I have no idea. I don't think we've seen this character. I don't think we've seen Geshtar at any point before this. We do not know who this is. You're asking me who Geshtar is? I don't know. Your Gesht is as good as mine. Wow, Geshtar. And that's the last we see of Geshtar. That's goodbye. Goodbye, Geshtar. One! Damn, he gets to do it again. No! My no KO run is ruined. Ruined! Ruined! No! I gotta restart the whole game. I gotta restart the whole fucking game.
Oh God!
They don't even get experience when they- Ah, it's one of those games! No! The game is over! Run over. GG. Fucking stupid ass shit. What?
A dud.
Okay. I thought he was dead, but okay, that's never been a limitation.
My mother?
Geshtar was his dad, I guess. Why'd the frame rate go so bad? I think it's because they didn't make this shot long enough, so they just slowed it down? Oh, so I have control again. We're still going? I guess we are. You thought that was the final battle? No, of course. It wouldn't end on such a note. You've got to. We need to take the throne and ascend to our rightful place as king of the land. You thought that was the end of the game? What are you stupid? You stupid? In my chat? Oh, sorry. We're just in here now. I mean, that happens in Final Fantasy VII as well. Does it bother anyone else in Final Fantasy VII how you go into the planet's core or whatever the fuck it is, the big old crater, and then in the middle of the fight against Sephiroth, it just like cuts to black, and then all of a sudden everyone's like in the sky. Like, what is actually physically going on there? I guess it doesn't like bother me per se, but like it's weird, isn't it? Oh, they're back. Ramias, Lucifer, Lucigizafir. Who do we try and kill first? I guess Lucia. Because honestly, when it comes to like physical damage, we're nigh invincible, but magic fucking kills you. Oh no! Magic! Don't love that. Oh, none of them died. Shit. Damn. A worthy opponent. How do we deal with this? How do we strike back? Oh, he went first! Ah! That's bad. Anything's maybe no longer meta? Nah, you underestimate the power of hitting. Alright, no, this, problems are occurring right now. It's, Burrow, he's cooked. He's gone. He's at that. Damn, that was a one-shot. Alright, fucking everyone gets to go before Burke. What a slow asshole. I gotta go back and spend all this money on quick points or whatever the fuck. Now, Burke is the strongest. Burke makes it work. I believe in him. I believe in Burke. I need that to not work. Which it did, it skipped his turn. Fuck! No! Magic! Oh, he got a crit! Burke makes it work! That didn't kill. Why didn't that kill? Quick, large heal, Burke! No, Burke! You fuck up! Burke didn't make it work! Blown away! Game over! You smell! I guess we gotta start a new game. I lost. The no death run is over. No, we can try again. I got fucked! I have a lot of... I could go back and buy...
This sucks on ice.
A whole lot of quick points, but honestly, I don't think I need to. I think I just need to try again. I'm going for Sleepy. You know, Sleepy Axe probably would help a lot, actually. I'm still gonna cast out all Volvo. That's fine. I'd rather that than the alternative. Alright, that's probably dead. Deeply unfortunate. If you get magic hit by that, you fucking die. Instantly. Somewhat problematic. Okay, that's probably GG. Cool. I'm gonna not even bother to play that one out. Combat balance is really hard. We couldn't figure out how to make the final boss difficult, so we just made it so they fucking kill you instantly. Quick, go back. Yeah, I'm gonna go buy the spell that lets you, it's damage reduction for magic. Haven't needed it up to this point because the game hasn't decided to just randomly be extremely cheap, but oh well. Bad game! Where the fuck is the magic shop even? My crazy spike? Yep. Where, this isn't the magic shop, this is a bar. Oh, but they have eggs. That's pretty cool. I might get that speed cocoa to go faster. Because I'm going, like, after the entire enemy team there. Yeah, all M guard probably won't go amiss. Well, all Porsche as well, why not? Let's just get everything. All heal, also good. Why not? Just get this. I've got more money than I know what to do with at this point. Alright, Serena is fast as shit, so she doesn't really need that. Is that enough speed? Feels like it might be. It's plenty of speed. Serena is, like, extremely fast. She doesn't need more. 112, probably. Anything else I can get that would help with this? Actually, while we're in the neighborhood. You're not who I want. So to bring back the dead? I don't know if we need that. The problem I was having is not getting a turn. What about the egg? What about the egg? If you eat an egg, it makes your ST increase, which is not really what I need. What I need to increase is I need to increase the IQ. That's why we're taking like 6 million damage from spells, is because IQ determines magic defense, because it's fucking bugged. Does the int omelet do that? I don't know if we can increase... Okay, that does do it. But that's very expensive, and it's kind of difficult to raise it a useful amount. IQ's pretty low in this party. Yeah, the idea is that IQ is meant to determine magic attack, so like my physical attackers have low IQ, which makes sense, but the problem is that the stats are bugged. So it actually determines your magic defense instead, so the physical attackers are taking significantly more damage from magic attacks than they're meant to. So it's both an unnecessary jump in difficulty, and it's also, like, literally broken. Try again! This time I will immediately open by casting Magic Guard. Or Volvo might still be a good idea. Useful crit. At least it's not an attack, I guess. Oh. Useful crit. You love to see it. Get that all Volvo on deck for maximum protection. Why is he so fast now? Serena was going first every time! Even with guard, fucking hell. Oh wait, is that... Maybe that one's... No, that was still doing like 200, regardless. My Romans are being anciented right now, and I'm not a fan of it. I don't actually... Yeah, I don't think a magic card is actually helping that much, unfortunately. Quick, all heal. So okay, we got the character who one-shots us out of the fight rapidly enough that this might be in with a shot anyway. Also, all heal was probably a good call. Because like, the major problem was the fact that there's she just does so much magic damage that you die instantly. If we can get Gizafel out of the fight, then we're cruising. We're cruising. We are cruising. It is cruise central. The cruising is now upon us. What on earth is the heart side of them? It's charm. It has a percentage chance of skipping a turn. Yeah, this guy, meanwhile, can, like, barely do any damage. Quick, use your... You can't see the quantity of items in the menu? Okay, very cool. Alright, I see no problems with this. That isn't a problem. That's not stupid. This is like, that's actually genuinely the first time I've tried to use an item in combat to even figure that out, that you can't see item quantities in the menu. Burke makes it work. What? She's so floppy. It really is Final Sephiroth. You will perish, your existence will be scattered throughout this dimension. You can't hold out at this rate. No! Farah's back! The strong she came to help. Fucking one-shots him. Take my power! HP and yes! Free heal. Okay, here we go. I'm getting the buffs on deck. Even though I don't think Emguard actually works. I'm not convinced, personally. I didn't really notice a difference. Should have been Volvo. Should have been a Volvo kind of guy. You don't know what moves this guy does since you always sleep axe him. You're cheating! You cheat! Berks has a sleep axe equipped? No, he doesn't. Why? I unequipped it like last stream and it hasn't come back. If he did, the game would be over at this point, yeah. Fail level 30. He's still a cheater. Dirty cheater. I think I win though. Yeah, no, I think I'm good. If all he does is physically attack. Who wants to bet that M-Guard increases your magic because it works on the wrong stat? I'd probably, yeah. I'd be willing to bet that's probably true. I think I'm good though. Like, we're doing fine. I'm not overly concerned right now. What can I say? When you're good, you're good. When you're good, you're good.
You're better than me!
I'm the greatest ancient Roman player. I really thought the game crashed for a moment there because it took a moment to respond to my button press.
It's a world record!
Farah the greatest. Farah's my favorite character in this game. GG? I think that's GG. I really did end up in the awkward position where when my stream fucking died last time, I had 2 hours of game left. God damn it. That's why I took on the extracurriculars of going to every area except the one I was told to go to next, because I wanted to elongate the stream slightly. Wario! Have RPG? No.
It's a world record!
Why are men like this? We just like to dig holes, okay? Like, I can't explain why men enjoy that type of thing, but men understand this intuitively. This smacks of gender. Why are men like this? Who knows? Wait. Is that... what? Hang on. Sorry, like a million things happened there. Who was Kai with in the cutscene? Was that... It's Michelia, isn't it? But, like, isn't Serena the princess? Okay, I guess they learned to get along at some point. I don't know, I didn't get that impression.
Minna, ちょっと聞いてくれ。彼女が この城に留まってくれることになった。僕の妃として。
やりやったな、こんちきしょう。
とても似合いよ。おめでとう。
I love Baroa's lines. He's my favorite. Oh, did he really say in Japanese? That was pretty much accurate. So, yariyagatta na kono chikisho really does mean something like, well done, you bitch. Like, it pretty much does mean the thing it means. It means the thing that was said. Here's the credits. Yeah, no, that's the right translation. I'm not gonna argue with that. But, like, it threw me off really bad. Like, what? I love Baroa's lines. I love him so much. What a guy. There's a lot of staff on this game. There were 4 graphic designers? Yeah, that's the last line of dialogue in the game is, well done, you son of a bitch. Or whatever the subtitle... I instantly forgot what the subtitles were. Sakyoku? Yeah, man. You could say that. You could say that the songs were created. I would describe them more as happening myself, but... Boy Ballon. Thank you for translating it, Arya. I'm glad I got the chance to, like, share... Well, I've never finished this before. I got to experience this in its full splendor for the first time with this. But I'm also glad that I got to share that with the chat, because I wouldn't have streamed this fully in Japanese. I probably would have played it off stream if I was going to do so. I put off playing this in full because I knew there was a patch happening. You inserting your name into the little credits there. Just slipping your names in like that. Giving yourselves credit takers for doing stuff. I don't know what I'm getting at here. There he is. There's my guy. There's Baro. Oh, there's Farah as well. 2 best characters. Because they kill stuff good and they say stupid shit. Unlike these two, who say stupid shit and don't kill stuff good. I don't like those two. Ancient Roman. Finite. Complete. Cancel. It's one of those games, isn't it? It's one of those games where it doesn't like go, it doesn't loop back to the title screen or anything. It just kind of hangs there. What? No new game plus? What? No new game plus? I know a lot of games of the series don't have new game plus or anything. They didn't figure out that technology until the PlayStation 2 for some reason. Imagine if this game had new game plus. Imagine it. Imagine that. Imagine a world. Could you imagine that world where there is New Game Plus? It's Chrono Trigger, famous PS2 release. Excuse you, it was a Nintendo DS release. That's around the same time. It didn't release on anything before that. Do not look it up. I will not accept corrections. I'm always right about stuff. Rest in peace, Gary. Gary was the hardest done by the plot. Why did Gary get shit on? Who was Gary? And Getfarsh, or whatever his name. Gafarsh? Gestash? The guy who turned out to be Kai's dad. Gefarsh. Gestfarsh. Gestar? Gefar? Forgot instantly. I can't keep this in Brit. Geshtar, thank you. Geshtar the Gestar. Can we see the opening again? You know what? Sure. Just to catch you guys up. No, you cannot, because I need to insert the Ancient Roman Disc 1 and then press the reset button. Because this game doesn't actually have any way to do normal disc swapping. You have to just reset the game and load it. So, like, this comes out of nowhere, by the way. Also, yeah, it tells you the character's name, Kai, in the opening, and then it prompts you to rename him anyway. Yeah, this whole, like, prologue about the ancient civilization 1,000 years ago is mentioned and then completely stops mattering. Like, instantly. Robin, thank you for gifting a sub to Merc B. Thank you very much. So where are the Romans? There are no Romans in this game. It's just a name. I paused it. And that's the face of ancient Roman. That guy right there. That guy, that's the long-lasting impression of the game. Remember this face and it will serve you well. I sort of... That's an emote there. Honestly, you know what? Someone on the JP side of Twitch must have this as an emote already. This is him. This is the ancient Roman. This guy is the ancient Roman. Pa Summer has it. Pa Summer has the face emote. Of course they do. Of course they do. I told you, it wasn't even on the JP side of Twitch. Can we have it as a Twitch emote? I mean, it'd feel weird if I just, like, copied Pa. But I kind of do want that, yeah. I mean, I have Meg from The Ring. We love our stupid-ass game emotes around here. Do I have a spare emote slot? Hold that. Hold that thought. I don't think I do have a spare emote slot. I'd have to pick something to replace it with. I don't know, I could move something into the follower slot and just slap a new one in if I wanted. Although people complain at me when I put things in the follower slots because they're like, you can't use it on other channels.
I disagree.
How but your followers slot this?
What? Daniel Rotwin, thank you for the 3 months. Put that in my follower slot. Can do. Helping your mom quit, you missed the end of the game. You did miss the end of the game. You'll have to catch up later. Catch up at a later date. Yeah, I could have the ancient Roman face as an emote, I guess. It's possible. It's completely possible. There is enough room for it. For I do in fact have follower emote slots not being used that I could just punt one of my existing emotes into. Like, better use of this. Make it a GIF for a change. I have so many animated emote slots that, honestly, that might be the play. Because animated emotes, I have 13 animated emote spots that I'm not using. Because they just added, like, 20 at one point, and then, like, I don't fucking know. Yeah, just, like, have an emote of the dude's head exploding. That's, honestly, a perfectly good idea. I'm actually gonna write that down. I'm gonna put a pin in that one. Sign in for the best shut the fuck up, Windows sticky notes. You know, I very much like the sound of that. I very much like the sound of that. Sign in to get the best out of sticky notes? Windows, shut the fuck up. Asking me for an account for fucking everything. I wonder how well this would read at a... I can't rewind this because I don't have rewind enabled in the emulator settings. God damn it. I wonder how well this would read at, like, emote size. The face, you know? Because it's not quite square. If it's not clear, I'm just talking shit at this point. It's not quite square. It's like rectangle. Just elbow the microphone. Very good. Someone can make that work. Just crop it? Well, of course, but like... Actually, maybe you don't need to crop it. The entire image is a square. Just make it the entire frame. So I'm thinking about... I'm not very good at GIF editing, is the thing. But I can see this working. I see the potential. I see the vision. I'm seeing the vision. Anyway. And with that, the ancient Roman is destroyed. I'm ending the stream on that note. I told you I really had nothing planned for this. This is just going to be a shorter stream. Sorry. I'm going to go enjoy Evo and then eat some food. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this little bit of Ancient Roman, it's really unfortunate I got left in the position of there only being 2 hours of the game left. But I wasn't totally sure. But that is what I was trying to avoid by finishing it last time, and, well, that didn't happen, because my internet died. Wah, wah, wah. Regardless, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, drop me a follow here on the twitch.tv, or subscribe on the YouTube if you're over there. Also, join the community Discord for updates on what I'm doing. And when I stream next, I'm going to try... I don't want to make promises I can't keep. I'm going to try and do a marathon stream at some point in the next couple of days. Like another one of those, like, just do some speedruns marathon. But first, by way of apology, because the last time I did, like, punchy games done quick, I had to cut Dino Crisis for time. So I will put Dino Crisis in that little, in the next random-ass marathon I do, by way of apology. You guys wanted to see Dino Crisis, so I'm going to do some Dino Crisis. I think on YouTube, the Discord link is in the video, is on like the stream description, I think, if I didn't do it wrong. It should be there. Is it there? I think it's there. No, it's not. It should be. It isn't. I'm going to correct that right now. So that way it will show up in the future. I've always been a bit iffy about putting my Discord link in the description of my YouTube videos, because in the event that those, like, explode, I don't know if I want that amount of, like, people flooding the Discord. But maybe I should. I don't know. Anyway, let's find someone to raid. Let's find someone to raid. This is an easy one. Last time I tried to raid someone, 3 different people were going, like, immediately swapped to their going offline screens the nanosecond I clicked on them to check what they were doing. The Froob is in the middle of a long-ass run, so that's a safe one. Go watch Froob. He's doing Yakuza 3. I'm gonna go make myself dinner and watch Evo. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye-bye!